So we're doing things a little different today. Jackie's not here, so you guys are stuck with me, Monique. Anyways, as promised, on our last episode, we did say we would demonstrate how to cook a turkey for Thanksgiving. And my way I have done for many years, very simple. There's no basting and it is really easy. So what I've done so far is I've preheated my oven to 375. I again prefer convection, but if you don't have convection, a regular oven on bake is totally good. So just preset your oven and get that going. What I've already done is I've already pre-rinsed off my turkey. Some people don't do it. I do. And then of course you have to be extremely careful with the cross-contamination. So of course, after you've rinsed off your turkey and patted it dry, make sure you wipe down all your surfaces to make sure there are no turkey drippings or juice anywhere that there could be cross-contamination. So to start off my turkey, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take spray. And because I stuck it in here because I didn't want to get anything dirty, I'm just going to spray my pan all around just so that there is going to be no sticking. If you have the aerosol one, that works great. I'm using just olive oil in my little spritzer. So I've started with that. Before I normally would put my turkey in my roaster pan, I would be putting in half a cup of butter or margarine. So I prefer margarine because it's cheaper, but those who want to use butter, you can use butter. And I just slice it up. So I'm just going to take those pieces. Mine's a little soft because I left it out, you guys. I'm just going to plop those in. And I'm just going to, let's see, I'm going to use my knife and I'm just going to spread it around so that the bottom is covered with the margarine. So again, I'm just going to show you, I've cut them into little slices and then spread it around on the bottom of my pan. Again, this makes a nice start of your drippings as your turkey is going to be baking in the oven. So what I've also done is I've pulled out the neck. So the neck I have pulled out, I've put in the bottom of the pan because when we add our water, it's going to make amazing flavors for your gravy and your drippings. So don't throw that turkey neck out. I used to do it, and then I had someone say, keep the turkey neck. People like eating it. Some people just want to use it for added flavor. So I now stick it in my pan and I let it cook and let all those flavors just blend together just so my turkey gravy is richer and has a more turkey taste. So first I'm going to flip my turkey over so it is the back side up. And the spices I'm going to use today, 4 spices, simple and easy. We're going to use granulated garlic powder, seasoning salt, sage, and poultry seasoning. I season my turkey all over. So I do the back side, the front side, the top side. I love the seasonings, and that is what makes your gravy taste phenomenal. So I'm just going to sprinkle seasoning salt all on the back side here. I'm going to get that garlic powder, and I'm just going to sprinkle that on. Again, I like the granulated. It's easier to work with. The powdered one, it's finer, it's stronger, and it's a little harder to work with because it tends to just come out a little harder. The granulated just sprinkles out nicely, so I prefer the granulated. I've got my poultry seasoning. Again, I'm just going to sprinkle that all over. You cannot put too much poultry seasoning. You can't put too much sage or garlic. Seasoning salt, yes, you can. I just do a nice coating all over my turkey just so that it's coated everywhere. So again, I'm just sprinkling that all around. We're just going to have, so that side is all beautifully seasoned. I am wearing a glove because I am working with a raw chicken here, turkey. I'm just going to flip that turkey over, and now it's going to be the breast side up. I'm going to take this little bit of butter that I have on the side, make sure it's on the bottom of my pan. And now I'm going to season this side of my turkey. So again, you're going to take that seasoning salt and just sprinkle it everywhere. The breast, the legs, everywhere. I just do a nice little coating. You can work with it slowly and just make sure everything is covered, but is amazing. Okay, so we're gonna take that garlic powder. I'm gonna season that all over legs, wings, everywhere. I'm gonna add a little garlic on top of that turkey neck, just to add a little bit of flavor. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna do our sage. And we're just gonna stick that all around. Make sure it's got a bit everywhere. And then we're gonna take our poultry seasoning and we're gonna add that on top. I don't wanna manhandle too much because the more I manhandle, the spices kind of come off. Okay, so there we have our turkey completely seasoned, all areas, top, bottom, sides, everything. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this turkey open. We're not gonna cover it. We're gonna put it in the oven for half an hour. So we're gonna put it in that 375 oven, let it bake for half an hour, sorry guys, for half an hour. And then after that half an hour is done, you're gonna add 2 cups of water. You're gonna pour that water into your pan, and then you're gonna pop it back into the oven for another 30 minutes. So once you've put that 2 cups of water, you're gonna let it still bake another 30 minutes, opened, and you're gonna let it bake at 375 still. So that means we've got it in the oven for a total of 1 hour uncovered. That halfway mark at 30 minutes, you're gonna add 2 cups of water. So after that hour is done, you're gonna take that turkey out. You're gonna I usually will put on some rubber gloves. So I have special rubber gloves for food safe stuff, just because I have my ones for dishes and then ones for food, and it's easier to flip a turkey. If you don't want to use rubber gloves, you can use 2 forks, or you can figure out a way that you guys want to do it. But what I do is after that hour is done, I will take the turkey out. I will put my rubber glove on, and I'll have usually a fork in my hand. I'll just use a knife. I usually will grab the legs where it is tied together, and I take my turkey, and if I have to balance it with the fork, I just flip that turkey over. So at the hour mark, you guys, I flip that turkey over so the breast side is down inside my pan, and I then add 2 more cups of water. So depending on the size of your turkey, it's gonna depend on how much water you're gonna add. This one is about a 10-pound turkey, so I will only add an additional 2 cups. You wanna make sure that the turkey breast is sitting in water. That way you're not having to baste your turkey and worry about it drying out. So this is why I flip my turkeys. This way I don't have to baste it, and it is sitting in its juices and the water to just keep the moisture going into the turkey. So again, if you're doing about a 15 to 20 pound turkey, which could be bigger, your roaster might be bigger, so the water will disperse a little bit thinner. You may want to add some more water. You want to make sure that that turkey breast is like maybe about an inch is sitting in that water broth creation that we've created. So once you have flipped that turkey over, you now are going to put the lid on. So what I do, because sometimes these turkeys are a little bit bigger and they tend to sit higher in your pan, I would give your pan lid a good spray. That way, if for some reason your turkey is touching the lid, it is going to not stick on it, and then you won't have a problem when you're popping that lid off. So once you have sprayed that lid, we're gonna put that lid back on. We're gonna pop it back in the oven, and then we're gonna cook it for a total amount, including what you've already done, 20 minutes per pound. Depending on your ovens, again, you guys, it could take less time. So you could bank on between 15 to 20 minutes per pound. I tend to go for the 20 minutes per pound. For some reason, my turkey meat seems to be more tender, more juicier, but again, you want to just eye it. My temperature thermometer, when I do stick it in my turkey breast, when I cook it, usually will be about 175, 185, and that's the temperature I like. A turkey that is completely done is 165, but I find the meat is a little bit more tough. So I would cook this 10-pound turkey for about 2, 3, 3.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, 20 minutes. But again, depending on your oven, if you're doing it on convection, you may want to check it at about the 3-hour mark. But I definitely will do 20 minutes, and I'm going to pop that guy in the oven. Once you are done cooking your turkey, some people pre-carve it before setting it on the tables, some don't. Unfortunately, when you do it this way, you don't get that pretty golden skin on the breast side, so serving it isn't as nice, but it still tastes phenomenal. The turkey meat will fall off, and it is just tender and moist, and it is delicious. Another way that I've normally checked to see when my turkey is getting done is sometimes, not all the time, you guys, that back spine will start to split, and that's another sign, of course, if you're done for sure 15 minutes per pound or the 20 minutes per pound, that it starts to split. But definitely, if you are unsure, I would for sure use a turkey thermometer or a meat thermometer to double check what your temperature is. Again, I do 165 or 175 to 185. But for a turkey, poultry meat, it is 165, and that is for surely cooked. But that is my method of cooking a turkey. I hope this helps you guys. Don't forget that it is October, which means Fifendekel's pie of the month is pumpkin pie. With Thanksgiving coming up, you guys definitely want to pre-order those pies because we only make in a certain amount, and once they're gone, they're gone. So if there is a favorite, whether it is the pumpkin or strawberry rhubarb or cherry or blueberry, make sure you guys give that phone call, the catering hotline, a call to pre-order that pie. 780-465-4444. Talk to the ladies on the phone and get your pie ordered to which location you want to pick it up at. And then you can enjoy your dessert with your turkey dinner. You guys are amazing. We will talk to you soon, and have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye, guys.